Hey guys, Fire here, and honestly, I don't know what this video is gonna turn into. So, I normally do Xbox content every day, but mainly I just want to focus on trying to do like a video a day. And I want to start doing. They're gonna be periodical, like not all the time. So I don't think it's gonna disrupt the regular type of content I do, but just doing some like videos where we just check in, see how the channel's going. Remind me to turn off the notifications so the spam stops, and just, you know, talk to you guys. Share my thoughts on the channel, ideas I might have, and kind of pick your all's brain while I guess picking my brain. So I'm getting close to the 1,000 subscriber milestone. So for first and foremost, thanks to all of you for helping me, you know, just it's been just over a year since I restarted my own channel, and getting me here has been amazing. We just hit 100,000 plus views. I'm hundreds of videos on the channel and hundreds more to come as more and more games come out. And it's really fun to be able to kind of just not be held back by other people, but be able to have like that creative freedom to do what I want, but also still collaborate with friends, and getting to honestly bring even more games to YouTube than what I was ever able to do before in my last channel. It was a lot harder, and not being able to kind of just do creatively what I had hoped for with things. And with that being said, with the kind of creative aspect, I'm curious to see what you guys thought if I started to try out, in addition to my like other videos. I teased it a little bit in the past, where I did some like top five, but only did a couple of these videos. But really starting to do some like top five, like my top five, for example, sports games, top 10 ID at Xbox titles of the year, you know, five awesome platformers you've never heard of, or just all kinds of random stuff. Because like, if you really look at like Xbox, like there's a ton of games and that have came out, and I mean, I'm sitting at thousands just being able to show off to you guys just here, and or even like diving into my thoughts on like some of the stuff in like the hardware store, just really anything Xbox, and it changes a little bit of what I do. Instead of it just being like, here's a showcased gameplay experience. Here's like more in-depth opinions about the things I enjoy. Like, maybe like five games I think are an absolute must-have, or games that I think you should definitely have on your radar to pre-order that you probably might not ever even look at. I haven't looked at this one, but just as an example, like if Prune and Milo you've never paid attention to or would have scrolled over, maybe I think it's one you should, not scroll over. And just want to see what you guys think. Like, I want to grow the channel, but I want to grow the channel with you guys. I don't want it to be just necessarily always me doing my thing. I want to involve my community. I do the giveaways weekly in collaboration with, Carnage and SML, and it's been so fun doing those. And don't get me wrong, those aren't going anywhere, but is there ways to evolve those? Is there ways to bring some of that into the YouTube side? I don't know. Or if you watch me on YouTube, do you even have a clue that I have a Twitter where I give away games every week with my friends? Or maybe do more collaborative videos with friends? Or do you guys want me to live stream on the weekends? There's a wide variety of the things I think I could do. I've just not done, you know. But for me, like a lot of it just comes down to just your all support. I try not to like. I think I have a little pop up in my videos that just says, "Hey, don't forget to subscribe" or something. But I try not to shell it out. But it really is like a big part of, I guess, being able to grow is having subscribers to show publishers who you want to get your games from that you have an audience. So being able to do those things. So like if I look at my like lifetime stats for my channel, a vast number of people aren't subscribed, but I also imagine that's kind of the norm for most people. And anyway, but if you're listening to this video, you obviously care about my channel to some degree. If you're this far in, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps me more than you'd ever imagine. But like it's really cool to just see how everybody kind of looks at the things. I've tried over the time like modifying my branding, and honestly, I think where my logo is now and how I do my thumbnails with the way those are done are probably my favorite part I've ever done. And I honestly just don't see them changing anytime soon. I did them for a little bit, and then I added the little price and gameplay on Xbox to it based on just looking at things. But for the most part, like I like how they look. I like how my intro, outro, all that looks. The, Granted, there was music that I really wanted for my intro, but the good old copyright ninjas said no. So the one I have now. But if there's one that you think is even better, or fits me more, or not, or if you hate my intro outro, to tell me, like, let me grow and evolve the channel with you guys and not just become a dictator content creator. That kind of sounded cool. Um, help me kind of just tweak things and grow with you, or maybe you just want to play some games. Like, add me. Well, it's a lot harder to add me on Xbox because I don't always get my notifications, but you can always give me your gamer tag and tell me to add you. But nonetheless, I wanted to have a little chat with you guys. I wanted to share what's on my head, or do you want to know how my health is doing? So some of you have asked over the year, like, because things that have happened with me. Do you want world life updates? I don't know. You guys tell me, but for first and foremost, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all those that have supported me, and thanks for all those who might future support me. Outside of that, guys, I appreciate you always, and I hope to see you again next time.